What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here. Today, we actually got a little bit of an upgrade. If you guys try to log onto the game, you guys probably got a little bit of an update. I think it was only like 1 or 2 gigs. It wasn't much. It went by pretty fast. But I want to show you guys what's that all about. Maybe you guys, aren't on Twitter or social medias and you guys haven't been able to see what it's about. It's actually something to do with card art. And then as well, we got some players as well. We can see here with the limited time signature players. So I will show you guys that after, but I'm going to show you all the card arts I can on my team. I unfortunately don't have every NFL 100 player, so I'm not going to be able to do that, and show you guys every single one. Obviously, my linemen, I don't have every one, and then for receivers, I don't have a lot of them, but I do have some on the offense and defensive end of the ball. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade it here, and hopefully they will be able to show us actually what it does. So you're actually able to add 4 different types of card arts on these players. So it's kind of interesting that they're doing that. It's weird because they're only costing, this one only costs 500 to do. These other ones, you can craft it for 0 training, which obviously I already have that one, so I wouldn't do that. But basically you can switch between a couple different card arts for free, or you can do the all-time team. And you can do it where you get these kind of cool face pictures, however you want, for 500 training. They're for 500 training, like I said, so it's really not that cool necessarily. If it was free, it'd be better. But I'm gonna show you guys all the ones I have. Like I said, pretty much any player on your team that you have that's NFL 100, you will be able to do this. For now, I believe they're planning on bringing it out for different types of players. But for now, I believe all the NFL 100s are the only ones that they did just to drop it once. But we see Randy Moss kind of has, a cool little picture there. He has some other ones if you want to use them, like I said. So you can just use his base power-up picture. Some of his different NFL 100s. That's probably his 84, 85 picture. His obviously best picture. And then you could also do his Madden MUT 10. So basically, you're going to be able to choose between all of the cards that they have for that player. Like I said, which is kind of cool. It depends on the player. Some of them might have really cool arts for a different promo that you wanted to use that you don't have. It's going to depend on the player. Like I said, I don't have, unfortunately, all of the NFL 100 players, so I'm not going to be able to show you all of them. I do have Lawrence T, Mean Joe, and then Reggie White, so I will show you these 3 just to show you the ones I have. So if we go to Lawrence T, we will see that he's got, obviously his picture. He's got the NFL 100. He's got his power-up picture, which this is his full legend picture. And then he has all the different tiers of the legend. It looks like his mid-level, and then he's got the power-up. So obviously, I think the higher ones are obviously cooler. Especially this all-time team, the one for 500. That's going to be like the coolest looking one, just because it's a new type of card art. But of course, it's 500 training. I probably won't be buying it right now, just because I'm not even really using this team. I'm using my theme team. But my NFL 100 players are obviously all on here. So right here, we're going to look and go to Mean Joe Green. So all he's got is his NFL 100, and then he's got the power-up as well as the all-time team. Some of them, like I said, have more than others. It depends what other cards they have. Some of them had legend cards before. Some of them might have different promos. It would be pretty cool if they brought it out for, let's say, like someone like Michael Vick. So I could use his MUT 10, but I'm not going to be able to use his whatever. I could use like a different team if he has a picture with a different team or whatever the case may be. So Reggie White, we could see he's got the all-time picture. He's got the NFL 100. He's full legend. And it obviously doesn't change your overall. He's got a championship run, which is kind of cool. That's a little bit of a different picture. He has the legend pictures as well. And then he has the power-up down here. So like I said, I'm obviously just showing you guys who I have. Unfortunately, I can't show you everyone just because I don't have the coins to buy all these people. And then we can also go and check out Rod Woodson, because I do have Rod Woodson. Like I said, I probably should get rid of Night Train, to be completely honest. That's kind of a random thought. Right here, Rod Woodson's just got his picture. He's got the NFL 100s, and then he's got power up because that's all he has. So Rod Woodson right there. Pretty cool. Once, like I said, 500 each. If you had a full team, that would be, it's not expensive anymore for the training that it actually costs. But that's pretty much all I have. I know a lot of other people have different ones. I will just check my Vick, but I don't believe they did it on any other player from what I understand. And yeah, so they haven't done it on any other player, as you can see yet. But it would be cool, because then maybe you can change, if you want like an Eagle jersey on Vick, if there is, like an Eagle picture of them, and you're using them for Eagles theme team, maybe you want to do that, or whatever the case may be. It would be pretty cool if they do that on all players. That way you can have like cool, different, not everyone has to have the same looking things. And on top of that, guys, we did get those 2 new signature series, 95 overall, the Diggs and the Marshawn Lattimore. So we will go to the auction house and go ahead and look at that. So we're going to go quality to the 95, because we know that's where they are, 94, 95. Wish you could do single quality so I don't get all of these players in here. And then we got to go signature series. And then let's go wide receiver as well as cornerback. So wide receiver is going to be the Stephon Diggs. He's going about first 710, which, he is a limited time player. He's got 92 speed, 91 jumping, 94 catch, 90 catching traffic, 94 spec, 92 short, 91 medium, 89 deep. Not really that great of a card if I compare it to anyone I have. Antoine Renella is 1 overall higher, but Antoine Renella is on my theme team. I mean, it's not a bad card. It's got some definitely good things on it. We check out something like Randy Moss. Randy Moss is a lot better than this card, just because that 3 speed is spec and his catch and traffic is a lot higher. Torrey's also got some pretty good stats here, which is pretty good. So all of these players pretty much, this Devin Hester doesn't really do much, but all the good cards I have are better than the Stephon Diggs in my opinion, or pretty comparable. So I obviously won't be trying to pick him up, but if you're looking for that player, that might be a good one. And then I don't believe there is any Marshawn Lattimores in the store yet. I guess people are either picking them up or they're trying, or they just haven't pulled them yet. Which, it's been a couple hours. I try to give it time because I haven't been able to find them. So that's a little bit interesting there on why Marshawn Lattimore isn't in the store. Like I said, I've been trying to figure it out, but I'm not able to actually find it yet. So that is pretty much it on that. The ones I think they should focus on for giving these card arts, it's a really cool idea, but honestly, they need to focus on content. And I don't want to sound like the person that is, Debbie Downering or anything like that, but I think they should focus on content. It is a really cool idea, don't get me wrong. But a lot of these cards are not really, it's a cool idea. Is it that important? No, probably not. But if they're going to do it, I definitely think they should go buy promo first. And what I mean by that is they should focus on cards that came out, maybe in the Ghost of Madden promos or anything like that. So I will go to the sets and just show you what I mean by that pretty quickly, just so that way visually you guys can see it as I'm talking about it. But for instance, they should start it in Zero Chill and do everyone that was a Ghost of Madden player. And obviously they're going to do these high overall powered up players, but someone like a Vick, someone like a Patrick Willis will get it. Patrick Mahomes should have it as well, which I don't know where he is on here, but I know there he is. So you have to put him into this Ghost of Madden present set. But JJ, if you put Mahomes, Gurley, you give all these players from this promo an upgrade or that ability first, that would be a good way to do it in my opinion. It's going to be hard for them to drop every single promo first. It's definitely going to be easier to drop, maybe like all the Team of the Year players. So do all of the Team of the Year players first. So every single player that came out in Team of the Year, give them an upgrade first. That way, it's more doable and it won't crash the servers, because that is a problem sometimes, that the servers do crash if you do too much at once. So I definitely would advise not to do that. If you look at the item binder and just look at basically cards that are in here, some of them have pretty cool, different looking. And actually, it looks like I have Ronnie Lott right here. So let's go ahead and look at that. I guess I didn't realize. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. I forget you don't click square in here. But I totally forgot Ronnie Lott isn't my starter anymore. But if we go ahead and we look in the front art on this, that's Ronnie Lott. So it would be cool if you could kind of, do it on different cards. Like I said, it'd be easier if they start one promo, in my opinion. There's some pretty cool card arts. It would be pretty cool to have like low level card arts on a really high overall player. I don't think they did it on the captain either, which once again, if they did it on the captain, that'd be pretty cool, because then you can use it on whatever. You could basically use any of these tiers on Shazier, whichever picture you think looks cooler, you would be able to use it, which I guess, the higher overalls are supposed to look cooler, but that's kind of the point of using it on a lower overall. That way you know, I think overall it might be better. So that being said, guys, let me know what you guys think of this update down below. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. You know, hopefully they bring out more Ultimate Legend content and everything over this weekend. And as always, guys, I will see you next time.